Hi, I'm Brandon Woods, and I'm in the woods, and this is the Pistol Caliber 100-Yard Showdown. So I'm out here in the woods, and it is really cold, but I brought a bunch of pistols out here to shoot at 100 yards to see which pistol caliber is best at 100 yards. I have everything from 9mm to 50 Desert Eagle. I think I also brought some really interesting rounds, including the 7.5 BRNO, which is marketed as a 100-yard pistol, and 5.7 22 TCM. So I'll show you all the calibers, and we'll go through them, and yeah, let's see if I can't hit some targets. First up is the HKVP9 9mm. .357 Magnum out of the Colt Python. Next is 45 Auto out of this HK45. Next is 50 AE out of this Desert Eagle. FN57 out of an FN57. .22 TCM out of a Rock Island 1911. .75 FK out of a 7.5 BRNO. to film the rest of this in my truck because it's really cold outside and I am just completely over it. And I will impart the lessons that I learned here today. And here's the lesson that I learned. If you want to shoot a pistol at 100 yards, or you want a pistol that will shoot 100 yards, just pick the round that you think is your favorite. You just pick the round you like the most, because they can all do it just fine. I got the most hits out of my 45. I would say the weapon system and the training and the zero and the familiarity is far more important than the round. But I will say this, the heavier rounds, the 45 and the 50, they impacted a lot harder. And when you miss with them, as you will inevitably miss at 100 yards with a pistol, you can see where the round impacts a lot better than, you can with the 9mm. And the lighter rounds, the 5.7 especially, you can't tell where it's hitting. You cannot tell where it's impacting. So if you don't have a really good zero and you know where that weapon is going, you're not going to be able to see where that round hits. In the dirt anyways, or the snow in this case. But, yeah, so the lesson that we learned today was all you need is a 45, baby. That's all you need. So we're back out here at the range at 100 yards because I felt like a couple of those pistols deserved a second chance. So I'm going to come out here with the 7.5 and the 5.7 and shoot 100 yards and see if we can't get some better hits. So the second time out with the BR&O, the Bruno, I guess they were calling it the Bruno. It's going to be the Bruno. It did considerably much better than the first time. I think part of the problem was that the target fell over from getting hit by the 50, and it was a little bit harder to hit after that, but it actually did really well. What's great is that it kept the same sight picture from 10 yards that it did at 100 yards. The whole way through, like it's a very flat firing trajectory for that round. So I was pretty impressed with it. The 5.7, I still couldn't tell what I was hitting, and the 22 broke. So there's that, but I would say that the 7.5 does live up to its potential as a 100-yard, 200-yard long-range pistol. So I'm glad I figured it out. But still, I think 45 is great. 9mm is fine. But yeah, overall, the 7.5 probably did the best. With 45 right behind it, and the 5.7 is getting out there. It's just, I can't tell where the heck it's hitting or if it's hitting because it doesn't hit very hard. So, do what you can with that. And that pretty much settles it for the 100-yard pistol challenge. Like I said before, use what you like. Use what you're good at. And if you stayed this long, I thank you for staying this long. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.